Hey there, stranger!
I mean, that's just really terrible design to get these stiff ball joints in here. You really have to press, and then, I mean, it just exploded when I pushed that in there. That's a terrible design.
Ow!
Like, oh, why? I've built stuff by this designer before, and I'm not going to name them, but they like to use one stud connections and make things as fragile as possible. It's kind of a look what I can do, and boy does it look good, but if you breathe on it, this is what happens.
Wait, is that... Oh no, not again! Run!
Alright, so this is one of those rare videos where I'm probably going to be a little hypercritical. So, it does look cool in the end. So we've got Claptrap. It's got a cool gun. You know, Borderlands has millions of guns. He looks pretty cool for this scale. He's got a little base that comes with him, but that's because he can't stand on his own. So we've got a little clear antenna, which by the way are kind of expensive. A little clear antenna clipped into the back to hold him up. It looks pretty cool. However, this is one of those models where it looks cool, but if you touch it, move it, breathe on it in the wrong way, it explodes into its component pieces because it's just not very well put together. This is kind of one of those cases of just because you can do something doesn't mean that that's the way it should be done. There's so many one stud connections on this thing just barely holding it together. You'll see even the time-lapse footage that I took of it, it exploded on me once just putting one of the arms in because it's just not held together very well. Again, I'm not naming names, but I have experience with some other models from this designer, and they are all incredibly frustrating to put together, and if you look at them wrong, they come apart. One of the other models I managed to complete by this person is the only Lego set that completely self-destructed while I was moving, even though it was completely wrapped up and padded, because it's just not held that together that well. It's meant to be looked at and never touched or moved. So I don't know how I'm going to dust this, because I guarantee you if I touch this with a duster, things are going to fall apart. But it looks cool when you're done. I don't recommend this. I would not buy the instructions for this. I will link them below if you do want to try this yourself. And may God have mercy on your soul. So, yeah. That's it, guys. Thanks for joining me on this episode. Once again, my name is Jay, 7star Bricks. Thank you for the likes and subscribes. Please keep them coming. Leave a comment down below. We'll see you here next time.